Audio on demand from Vision Christian Media.
Exploring faith and the future. Neil Johnson and Bible teacher Dr. Kameel Majdali.
Manhood is one of those hotly debated topics right now. What is it that makes a real godly man? We've been talking about all sorts of different traits, attitudes and behaviours of men, Kameel. Tell me, though, about a godly man and faith.
A godly man and faith. Can I say this is extremely important? Because faith connects you with God. And once you're connected to God by faith, you can draw from God all the strength, the courage, the right behavior, the liberty, you name it, you can have it. Faith is the muscle that propels us to the prize. Faith is the pipe that brings in all the good things of the Lord. Faith is that factor that causes the impossible to become gloriously possible. Now, of course, you can be a woman of God and be full of faith and be fully feminine or fully female, as it were, but the same with a man. So I would say that faith is incredibly indispensable if we're going to be the man or the woman that God has intended for us to be.
And it's faith that will be tested.
Well, you know, I have this adage, and nobody ever quotes me on it, that's fine, but you don't know the color of the toothpaste until you squeeze the tube. And you don't know how much faith a person has until it's put to the test. This is one of the factors that we don't often think about. It's sort of like going to uni, but before you get your award, you got to pass the final exams. If you're going to fight the good fight of faith, and if you're going to win that fight, then yes, it will be put to the test. But I learned long ago not to worry about tests. I don't know about you, Neil, but when I was in school, I didn't look forward to exam week. In fact, I found it very unnerving at times. Well, I'm no worse for the wear. I've done pretty well in the educational sphere. I've gone as far as I can go, but the fact is I still remember not liking it. Tests of faith are not necessarily in the natural something we enjoy. Although we have learned through our series on temptation that you can have joy even in the midst of trial or in the midst of being tempted. At the same time, what I'm getting at is that faith is going to prove itself, and faith is going to be seen for how much we have and the quality we have by being put under the test. There's a right way to handle the test, and there's a wrong way as well. So let's really try to get it right.
How does our faith align with our understanding of what God is doing in our family, in our community, in our nation?
Well, first of all, faith starts with the individual, and then it spreads out to encompass, as you say, family and community and so on. Faith is something that is incredibly strengthening, and faith, when you're exercising it, it helps to build faith in others. It helps to strengthen others. It helps, in a sense, to show leadership, and you're leading the way because of your faith, because of your strength, because of your conviction. I would say that in leadership and in being the man God has designed you to be, learn to walk in faith, surround yourself with people who do likewise, and you will hit home run after home run.
Faith and the Future with Neil Johnson and Dr. Kameel Majdali from Teach All Nations. For more from Dr. Majdali, including books and DVDs on prophecy, Bible commentaries, plus today's and other episodes of Faith and the Future, go to vision.org.au.
Thanks for taking time to listen to this audio on demand from Vision Christian Media. To find out more about us, go to vision.org.au.